Hi everyone, welcome to this course on liberalism. It's a word we hear all the time in the news, political debates, even casual conversations. But have you ever stopped to think about what it really means? In this session, we are going to unpack the history, core ideas, and different flavors of this super influential ideology. The spark of an idea, a trip back in time. To really understand liberalism, we need to rewind to a time called the Enlightenment, a period when people started questioning old ways of thinking and the power of kings and religion. Big thinkers like John Locke and Voltaire were all about individual rights, using logic, and keeping governments in check. They wanted a society built on the agreement of the people, not just on what a ruler or church said. The cornerstones, what liberalism is built on. Let's break down the main ideas that make up liberalism. Personal freedom. This is the heart and soul of liberalism. The idea that people should be able to make choices about their own lives as long as they don't hurt anyone else. This means you're free to say what you think, practice your religion, hang out with who you want, and do business the way you see fit. Everyone is equal. Liberals believe everyone is born with the same rights and deserves respect. This doesn't mean we're all cookie-cutter copies of each other, but it does mean everyone should have the same chances and be treated fairly by the law. Using our heads for progress. Liberals believe in using logic, evidence, and science to figure things out. They believe we can use our brains to solve problems and make the world a better place. Government. Liberals know we need a government to keep us safe and provide some services, but they also want to make sure it doesn't get too powerful and stomp on our individual freedoms. They are big believers of things like checks and balances, the rule of law, and having a constitution. Liberalism's many types. Liberalism isn't just one thing. It comes in different varieties. Think of it like a spectrum. Classic liberalism. This one is all about economic freedom, free markets, and not a lot of government messing around in the economy. Thinkers like Adam Smith and Frederick Hayek are the poster children for this. Social liberalism. This version is more about social justice and making sure everyone has equal opportunities. Social liberals with the government stepping in to fix problems like poverty, healthcare, and education. John Stuart Mill and John Rawls are some big names in this camp. Libertarianism. This is like liberalism's most colorful version. It wants the smallest government possible, both in the economy and in our personal lives. It's all about individual responsibility and people working together voluntarily. Liberalism in action. From revolutions to today's headline. Liberalism has been a game changer throughout history. It was the driving force behind revolutions like the American and French revolutions, where people kicked out monarchs and set up democracies. Today, liberalism shapes political parties and movements all over the world. Criticism and challenges. The debate rages on. Of course, liberalism isn't perfect. Some people say it puts too much emphasis on the individual and forgets about community and traditions. Others don't like how much it focuses on economic freedom, saying it creates inequality. And some even question whether its ideas work the same everywhere in every culture. An ever-changing tradition. Liberalism, like any idea, is always changing and facing new challenges. It's a living tradition that keeps shaping how we think about individual rights, equality, and the government's role.